Hi.
Hi, I'm Noah.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I'm Shannon.
Really nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Oh, come here.
Oh, we're
like
friends.
hug.
We're bros. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Exactly how it happened.
That was it. I did not know who Noah was before we met, no.
I absolutely knew who Shannon Purser was before I worked with her on Sarah Burgess.
I'm pretty sure I did some like light stalking and like watched a little bit of him on The Fosters.
I watched Stranger Things up until the point that Barb disappeared. And then I stopped watching it.
Really? Wow. That's beautiful.
I was like, no Barb, no me.
Honored. That's loyalty right there.
So you had a chemistry test with RJ. Did you guys have one? And you and Noah, because what's interesting about your relationship is in the film is so much of it happens off screen, or on a screen rather, right? So what was that like, building that with him and working on that and finding that rhythm together?
Yeah. No, it was really exciting. We didn't have a chemistry read together, you know, so I think the first day that we met was when we were doing like a screen test, which is basically, you know, when you see how your costumes look on camera and like what's hairstyle you want your character to have, and kind of watch all the characters interact on camera for the first time. And so I met him, and of course, you know, I'm like, who is this guy that I'm gonna have to like kiss on screen? Like, is he gonna be a decent person? And he was wonderful. And yeah, no, it was really exciting. And the movie itself, you know, it is a lot of it, you know, is this relationship progressing over texts and calls. But he was actually, you know, always on the other end, you know, like on the line.
That's what he was saying, yeah.
Yeah,
You guys
so
were actually communicating in those moments.
yeah, all those conversations, we were really talking to each other, which was incredible. Like, he could very easily have just gone home and somebody could have read me his lines, but he stayed, you know, and I tried to stay there for him as well so that we could actually have those conversations.
All right, I got this.
Noah has it.
Young Ryan, a.k.a. Noah, falls in love with young Rachel, a.k.a. what's her name?
Allie.
Allie.
Oh my gosh.
Also, there's like this old man reading out of like a notebook to this old woman, and it's as if they're like remembering something, right?
She has like Alzheimer's, and
And
he's reading the story of like their love story.
jogging
to
her memory.
To remind
And
her.
then in the end, she like remembers all the times they've had, and it's like, oh Noah,
no,
and they're
it's
like,
so
oh, I
heartbreaking.
love you so much. He's like, I love you too, and they
And
like
she
hug.
loses it.
And then she forgets.
She forgets again. It's so sad.
And she's like, who are you? Get out of my room. And it like, he has this moment where he kind of like comes back. It's the saddest thing.
And then they die together at the end, holding hands.
I forgot about that.
I'm not sure if I remember it like exactly the first time when Noah and I met,
I have no idea how we met.
but I do remember, yeah, it was for Sierra Burgess is a Loser.
Oh,
We were doing this like screen test.
that's right.
I don't remember who approached you, but I kind of feel like Noah did.
I feel like she might have approached me.
I'm a lot more like self-conscious, I feel like, in social situations, and I feel like he probably said hi first.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you approached me.
Really?
Speaking of great characters, working alongside Shannon for Sierra, how crazy was that? That must have been a lot of fun, man.
I mean, she's
wonderful.
Wonderful, ridiculously talented, and just an authentic human being. And she cares, and she embraces her insecurities, and she embraces all that who she is. You can see her on her Twitter, you see it on her Instagram, and to work with someone as open as she is just to know someone as open as that is a blessing in mine. No sunset outshines the splendor of your face. No star twinkles more than your eyes. No moon will ever have your mysterious charm, and never will the sun be more radiant than you.
Oh my God. Who is this person? I love your hair. Believe me. Shrugging emoji.
This one's great. It's so beautiful and so powerful.
That's it?
That
Current location, way too deep in your Twitter likes. I feel that. I think I was definitely a little bit nervous when I met Noah for the first time. Oh, I don't remember what he said, but I'm sure it was something charming. I think it was at the very beginning, so it was like...
wasn't it like January? December?
January?
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember being like struck by how earnest and charming he is. Emma Thompson and Alan Rickman are together, but he's like having an affair, so it's awkward there. Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot of like moving parts to this.
Yeah.
Where does the title Love Actually come from? Is that like, oh, this is what love actually is? Like, love
Because
actually.
what is love actually?
What is love?
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no, it's like, it's hairy. No, it's cold. Oh, wait.
It's very...
It's not hair. It has like, oh, is it like a corsage?
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, I was so terrified. He was going to me.
How was it working with Noah?
Oh, Noah is great. Yeah, it was so much fun. I think we just like hit it off really well from the very beginning, and he's so warm and charming to be around. So the chemistry was like very real. It was very natural. Yeah.
Just tell me what the dynamic was like for you.
Man, she's just like this real person. You know, and she's present. She's with you when you're with her, and that's something that you don't really find in a lot of people. Sometimes they're here, but they're like distant. And
Yeah.
like, I remember the phone conversations. We were both on other ends of the phone, and I was just in a different room. And it was
that's
wasn't
cool.
even acting. Like you're sitting there talking, and you're like someone you have a true connection with, and she's just so available to that and open to that, I feel blessed to be able to work with her.
OMG, I'm a melt. He's so fit.
I'm a melt.
I'm a melt. God.
By the way, you forgot to hide your halo.
I forgot to hydrate?
You forgot you forgot to hide your halo.
Oh. A whole mood.
It was an excellent delivery.
Thank you.
You wear that smile like a crown, queen.
Wow.
Queen emoji. Are we saying emojis still? Are you saying?
I will. They were like, you guys should go like bond and get to know each other. So we went and got like lunch at that cafeteria. He does not recall the cafeteria.
What were you eating?
I don't remember. I did not remember.
Remember what I was eating?
No, probably like a salad or something.
I was not that healthy back then, okay?
Go for it. You're fine. You're safe. You gonna eat it?
I don't know. Hold on. Oh.
Don't eat it. You might die. Oh, okay.
It's a soccer ball, isn't it?
While You Were Sleeping is about a girl who works at like a train station, and while she's working there, this guy falls onto the tracks, and she pulls him up and saves his life. But because he was injured, he's in a coma, she's had like a crush on him, and so she goes to the hospital to like make sure that he's okay, and all of his family is there like checking up on him, and they're like, who are you? So she lies and says that she's his girlfriend to his family while he's sleeping. While you were sleeping. She does not end up with the coma guy. She ends up with the coma guy's brother. It turns out great. I think we kind of just talked about everything, you know, like we were sort of trying to get to know each other in a short amount of time. It was like speed dating. Like I was just like, what's your family like? Like, where are you from? And we like talked about that. How genuine he is. And it was really cool because all the scenes where like his character and my character are on the phone, he was always on the other end. So we were talking to each other.
Oh, he really was.
It was really great.
Instead of like just filming it one-sided.
No, yeah, he was there, and we were like running the scene together. So he was just such a great, supportive person to have around.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what the process was like for you and Shannon getting ready for that, and what you guys did to sort of make sure that that was going to be there when the camera was flipped on.
Right. Well, I think luckily Shannon and I both have grown up in the generation that most of our connection is done over texting and Snapchatting and some sort of telephonic intimacy, ostensible intimacy until you're in person. And that's really our film. Yeah. So fortunately for us, we did get each other's numbers kind of early on, and we were texting and we were joking. But we really easily fell into a chemistry with each other. It was very natural. She, like I said, she's kind and she's funny and she's smart, and so we just kind of joked nonstop. Yeah, when it works, it works.
I'm trying to buy you.
I'm not for sale.
No, I'm trying to buy you anything off the $1 menu at McDonald's.
I'm crying.
Me too.
Very, very iconic actress. Just in love with you.
Is it like French? Or?
It had two R's, so it was like very.
Ah,
So I
you went
figured
with
I just apply it.
Hey, Noah. I just drank some water. I'm staying hydrated for you, boo.
You know, it's all about that health. I love you so damn much, Shannon. Please notice me. I would cry. There were periods in between everything.
And what was it like during off time? Like, did you guys get to hang out? Did you go out?
We didn't really have any off time, unfortunately, because I was in pretty much every scene in the movie except a couple, so I was working like all the time. But it was really sweet. He would like drive Christine, who played Veronica, and I like back home after work, and we would just like crank up the music, and it was really fun.
Earliest memory of her is like we were walking outside a neighborhood in Toluca Lake.
Yeah, because it was outside. I think
During
it was
the
outside
day.
like my house,
It was.
Sierra's house. So we were on set, and we just had like this break.
Shannon and I went on a walk.
I mean, at the time, I think I was just talking with him about like relationships.
How tough they were for us and what we learned and the type of impact and scars that were left.
So we kind of like bonded over that.
We really got to know each other. And that's really when I remember like Shannon and I like clicking.
I found it so easy to like be myself around him and get to know him, and that was really great. I really needed that at the time.
I'm still proud of you. Everybody's talking about you. It's crazy. But I love that you're also in this movie. And I want to know, they're both great movies. What are your maybe advice for flirt texting? Because you got to do a lot of that in this movie.
Phone calls.
Do the calling.
Do the calling. The calling that's key. That's where we really like fall in love in the
So
film.
you make it work? Okay.
Ooh, yeah, it is really weird to sort of like judge context and like tone. Just try not to make it the core of your relationship. Like as often as you can like get on the phone and meet in person, like do that.
Okay, I want to talk about this crazy thirst that's been going on with Noah. Did you think he was going to become the internet's boyfriend?
He's so charming. Like, I mean, he really is like exactly what you would imagine him to be, just handsome and sweet and easy to get along with. So it doesn't surprise me at all, really, no. But it has been really wild. Honey, you're so fine.
Honestly, how? I mean, what did we do to deserve your presence on Earth?
Oh, I just feel like it's a waste of fabric for him to own sweaters with 2 sleeves.
It really is. I think we should probably just icon. One word.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, here.
I think it's a mask.
Yeah, accurate.
Is it like a pig?
No.
Like a tiger?
Yeah, that's it. That's literally it.
Oh my god!
Essentially, Ryan Reynolds plays Sandra's assistant and this like big corp job. He has to pretend to be her fiance.
Yes. She's about to be deported.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you
I
so
got
much.
you. So she's like, I need a green card so I can stay in the country because I'm the CEO of this business.
Boom. So she's like, you need to be
we have
my
to get
fake
married.
fiance marriage.
Yeah. He has to lie to his family and tell them that he's engaged to this woman whom they never met. And so they're like, hey, bring her back home to Alaska for this family reunion. But then, of course, they fall in love.
Right. His grandmother's my favorite character.
Betty White is a goddess and needs to be protected. She is everything to me.
This was your first lead role.
Yeah.
And first on-screen kiss. Okay, that's a lot of pressure right there for a lot of first.
Yes.
Now, you just gotta tell me, in acting, you know, people say it's not always romantic. You're doing, you know, multiple takes. But is there a part of you that has the butterflies? I mean, just doing something for the first time on screen.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, I was absolutely terrified.
You're like, no, I was a wreck.
I was freaking out, yeah. I mean, kissing is like awkward enough as it is. Like to do it in front of like 40 people is a lot.
I have no recollection of what I was wearing or of what day of the week it was.
I don't know, Noah wears like a lot of like slouchy stuff. So like probably like sweatpants.
I would probably wear sweatpants and a hoodie.
Because you dress like a yoga teacher.
Okay, like yoga teacher
/
and
like skater boy.
homeless person.
Yeah.
Well, that too.
And I don't remember what I was wearing.
I feel like Shannon was wearing a dress.
Okay, we'll go with that. Cat emoji. If there was a drooling emoji, I'd insert that here. Ha.
Oh, really? Slay me, queen. Ah, so pretty.
Tarzan? Question mark?
Have I ever expressed how much I love you, Shannon? Because I really, really love you.
Wow.
Your fans love you.
Never Been Kissed is about Drew Barrymore. She's like a journalist, and she gets asked to do like a piece about high schoolers, and she doesn't look like a high schooler, but in the movie she looks like a high schooler. So she goes to high school undercover and pretends to be a student so she can like learn about like high schoolers. She's in like lit class, and so she starts to have a crush on like the lit teacher, who in reality is her actual age, but she's pretending to be a high schooler. So he thinks that she's a high schooler.
Trouble.
So yeah, trouble. Then in the end, all is revealed, and they end up together.
And they have she has her kiss, I think it's her first one, on a baseball pitcher's mound.
Yeah! He's like, I know you lied, but I love you.
Oh, I love that.
I want to talk about something that Ian told me. This was your first kiss in this film.
It was, yeah, it was my first on-screen kiss. Not my first real kiss, thankfully. But yeah, that was horrifying. I was not prepared for that at all. But I think that really like added to the authenticity. Like Ian, our director, like purposefully kept me away from Noah, so like I couldn't see him in his tux, and the moment was so like honest and, you know, nerve-wracking, the way it is when you're a kid and you're like falling in love for the first time.
A scene that everyone is gonna love. I'm gonna go ahead and predict this one. It's the first kiss scene. It was a little quirky, a little awkward, and it was Shannon's first on-screen kiss. So tell me how that was. Like, how was the scene for you?
It was so much fun to film. In fact, I kind of had this, like, we had this original concept that never happened, that like that scene with like the 1, 2, and then the 3 was gonna be the cover of the film.
That would have been pretty good.
Like, drawn out in like old 70s format or something. How dope would that have been?
That would have been really dope.
But the scene's great. It's super cute. Y'all love it. You're gonna love it, I promise.
Okay, you gotta rate that kiss, 1 to 10.
I get a 11.
Okay.
That's an 11.
She exceeded expectations.
She always does, man.
Right.
So I don't know if you've seen it, but I saw a video and Noah gave you guys an 11 on the kissing scale.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Noah. That's nice. I did not know about this.
Do you put him on the scale anywhere?
Yeah, no, I mean, it was great. He's a very good kisser. It was not a bad day at all. So that's sweet. Yeah, I would give us an 11. I think this is the only time in my life that I would wish to be a traffic cone.
Huh. I'm so proud of you. I cannot wait for you to get an Oscar. Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm so proud of you. I cannot wait for you to get an Oscar.
Shut up. Thanks, babe. Oh, hi. You look a lot like my next boyfriend.
It's because I am.
I think the best thing about Noah is that like what you see is what you get. I don't feel like he's hiding any part of himself. Like we just connect very easily. Noah has always just been like very genuine and supportive. So I'm very thankful for that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
The best thing about Shannon is that there's so much like humility in her for the amount of talent she possesses, and she's such a genuine, nice, authentic person. I love how she's an inspiration to all of her fans, and her fans always feel motivated because of her, and I mean, they love you for who you are, and I think you're really a huge inspiration and motivating figure, so yeah, you're pretty stellar, girl.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I try.
These films, I think they took us on a journey. We learned, first and foremost, that Shannon has extensive knowledge of romantic comedy.
I don't know what that says about me, but that's
impressed.
fine. It was good. Everybody is obsessed with you.
They liked my hair a lot, you know?
Your hair is so beautiful.
No, but like, they're like, Shannon, you are like so inspirational, and like, I think you.
Somebody like wanted to be a traffic cone for you. I don't even know what that means.
I can't even.
See you, Team Vogue. Thank you so much.
Deuces, thanks.